out there, though.
He's fast?
No, I don't know. I don't know if he's in that class yet. But, I mean, you never know. Once you put somebody side by side, you never know what kind of speed they got. So.
When you look at Darren, yourself, and Mike, do you see the same backs, the guys that can do the same thing, or is there something Darren does that you don't do? Is there something you do that Mike doesn't do, something Mike does that Darren doesn't do? How do you guys compare as backs?
Definitely. I mean, when you see McFadden, he obviously got a little more size than me. He can lower his shoulders, probably more than me. Mike, he's a little more shifty. I feel like I can cut on a dime a little faster than him and change direction. So we all got, something different. But in this offense, I feel like it's fit for all of us.
Special teams-wise, Taiwan, are you still looking at potentially bringing back kicks or punts or anything like that?
Definitely. Right now they got me in rotation as returning kick returns. They got me on punt and kickoff. So wherever they need me, I'm ready to help.
Do you get the feeling that they might want to, given his injury past, the injury history that Darren has had, that they may want to lighten his workload a little bit in the early going, give you some reps, give Mike some reps, kind of keep him fresher? Does that seem like the way they're headed?
I mean, I'm not sure what their plan is, but I know they do plan on running the ball, and we're going to need at least 1 to 2, maybe 3 running backs to do that. So.
You mentioned the offense, and now you're almost a week into training camp. How comfortable are you in Knapp's offense this far?
I'm pretty comfortable. I had my OTAs for the first time in my career, and that definitely helped, gave me a lot more confidence coming out here. So with OTAs and now going back over the same stuff is starting to stick with me. So I'm pretty comfortable.
Do you feel like if you would have had OTAs and training camp and all that last year, would you have been further developed along at this point?
Definitely. I think all the rookies last year felt that way. With the lockout, we weren't able to, meet our teammates and, learn the system as far as, what to be working on and what to be studying and things like that. So I feel like it put us, all the rookies last year, a little bit behind.
How do you feel the big guys up front are transitioning to zone blocking?
I mean, it looked like they've been doing it last year. They're looking good up front.
Have you run behind the zone blocking schemes before?
No, this is my first time, but I feel like it fits and complements me well.
From a back standpoint, what's the difference? What does it do for you as a back as opposed to a power seam?
I feel like the holes develop, a little faster.
With an abbreviated season, or I should say off-season, what would you say was your biggest weakness last year? I mean, obviously you're fast, but...
I barely played much last year, so I can't really tell you what my weakness was or what my strength was.
How tough was it? I mean, you get in as a rookie, and obviously you get hurt and everything, but you're still watching, you're taking your mental reps, and then they change coaches, they bring a whole new system in, you got to learn a whole new offense. How tough was that, like say, just coming in as a first-year guy?
I mean, like you said, it was my first year, so I was just rolling with it. I was just having fun. I was, still happy that I got the opportunity, and, I realized this is a privilege. So the fact that I was out here, I was just having fun.
But, I mean, having to learn, like I said, you finally learned that first offense, and now you're having to learn a whole nother one, basically 2 offenses in 2 years. Is this offense much dramatically changed from the one you ran last year?
Just the terminology is different. That's what you got to learn.
Basically, that's the biggest difference.
Yeah.
You said last year was more about having fun and just being on the roster. This year, kind of more trying to get some playing time and more serious about getting a role, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Just establishing, myself on this team and seeing what my role is, and just seeing where I can help out the team, pretty much.
Were you keeping an eye on, like, on the TV and the rumors about, like, Cedric Benson, other guys being brought in, and how that might affect you at all? Or?
No, I leave that up to my parents. I don't really read nothing or reading or looking up blogs and none of that.
So your parents tell you what's going on? Your parents say, hey, Cedric Benson may be coming?
Yeah, they try to, but I try not to listen to that stuff.
Shut them down.
Yeah.
So when you guys going to set up that sprint, man? You going to do it in front of reporters, or you're just going to do it on your own?
Whenever they're ready.
Duke's got a backer then, I guess, in Goodson, man. He said he might be the second fastest on the team.
Yeah, Duke's a funny guy.
That's how he answers the speed question.